Anong kasalanan ko?
Hindi! Akin na yung anak ko! Akin na yung anak ko! Akin na, halika yung anak ko.
Don't do it personal.
May nihintay na mo na anak.
Hindi, siya. On record. On record. Ako ang humingi ng record.
Ang anak mo, pupunta dito.
Hindi darating yun. Kasi hindi mangyayari.
Bigyan mo ng pagkakataon.
Kasi hindi mangyayari yun.
Ang dala ng galing.
Ayaw niyang papasukin. Ayaw niyang papasukin.
Grabe, deprivation naman. Abuso naman yan. Hayaan mo lang makita nila ang tatay nila. 80 anyo.
Kung gano'n, okay lang. Kung hindi niyo papasukin, take it clear.
Yes, sir. Hindi papasukin, sir.
Hindi ninyo, ikaw,
Yes, sir.
hindi mo
Upon my order.
pinipili mo pinapatok.
Yes, sir. Upon my order, sir.
Ang sabi ko, ang abogado ko, ang anak ko na babae.
They can visit you at your detention center, sir.
Ayaw nila kaming pasukin. Importante muna yung kalusugan ni Pangulong Duterte. Kulang-kulang yung mga, sana yung mga medtech kanina ayaw papasukin.
To my countrymen, just to give you the current situation. I am about to land sa Hague. Galing ako Dubai. Stopover for it's a long haul, it's a long flight. Okay ako. Doon na touring. And I think this is something to do with the law and order noon. At sinasabi ko naman sa mga polis, military na trabaho kayo at ako ang managot. So ito na nga, for all of the whatever happened in the past, ako na yung nag-front sa ating law enforcement at military. Sinabi ko na I will protect you and ako ang managot sa lahat. This will be a long legal proceedings. But I say to you, I will continue to serve the country at so be it. Ganun ang destiny ko. Salamat.
So what happens when he arrives, if indeed he gets on board this plane that we can see right now, about a 12-hour flight perhaps to Europe and to The Hague, what happens next?
Well, he'll be taken into custody and there'll be all sorts of safety procedures applied then, and then he'll be taken to the court and in due course he'll be asked to plead to an indictment.
And this is all happening and could only have happened with the full cooperation of the Philippines government?
Yes, I mean, one of the problems, your previous contributor, I think, mentioned it, these two families being at war, originally at peace together, then you wouldn't have expected the Marcoses to provide evidence against Duterte. Now that they're at war, we hear that Marcos is prepared to cooperate. The question then may include, or the questions then may include, whether evidence provided by the regime under Marcos will be clean evidence, or whether there's a risk of its being tainted before it ever arrives in The Hague. And the prosecutors in The Hague, I don't know to what extent, if any, they've been in the Philippines recently, but they will no doubt now be allowed in. And if they go in, will they be able to find evidence that they're satisfied is free of any taint because of any enthusiasm by Marcos to deepen the rift between the two families?